Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on April 23, 2022. Pro-war memes, Z symbols and blue and yellow flags. Russian influences at war. Zelensky warns Ukraine invasion only the beginning as Russia signals southern push. The Guardian, Zelensky warns Russia has ambitions of invading other countries. Who will come next? The Independent, Zelensky says Moscow wants to capture other countries as Russia signals southern push in Ukraine. ITV News, Putin wants to invade other countries, says Zelensky. Guardian News, Zelensky warns on Russian ambitions after general's comments. Women and children beg for help in video from besieged Mariupol steel factory. The Guardian, Russia-Ukraine latest news, new video shows women and children pleading for help inside Mariupol steelworks. The Telegraph, we want to return alive, watch haunting video of the children under siege in Mariupol steelworks. The world's engines are spluttering, IMF points to deeper problems beyond 2022. The Guardian, UK inflation rate to stay high on tight labour market, energy shock, IMF official. Bloomberg, Pakistan government's gross debt to be 71.3% of GDP in 2022, IMF projection. Business Standard, Pakistan's gross debt to be 71.3% of GDP in 2022, IMF projection. The Print, charting the global economy, IMF slashes growth estimates. Woman rescued after falling in toilet while trying to retrieve phone at top of Mount Walker in Washington state. Russia renews assault on Mariupol and missiles hit Odessa, Ukraine says. Reuters, Russian forces capture 42 villages in Donetsk region but Ukraine could win him back, says official. The Telegraph, Ukraine says shelling of eastern Luhansk cities intensifying. Reuters, Ukraine official, Russia captured 42 villages in Donetsk region on Thursday. Japan, tour boat with 26 people aboard is missing with no sign of survivors. Sky News, tour boat with 26 people on board missing in rough waters off Japan. The Guardian, tourist boat with 26 people on board reported missing in rough waters off Japan. ITV News, Japan, tour boat with 26 aboard sinks with no sign of survivors after several hours. Sky News, Japan tour boat carrying 26 goes missing with no sign of survivors. Ukraine war, a dozen crack Russian military units pulled from Mariupol and redeployed to eastern battlefront. Sky News, Ukraine morning briefing, 5 developments as President Zelensky warns the war is just beginning. The Telegraph, live updates, Ukraine, Russian offensive continues in east. The Independent, Russians shift elite units to new battleground in Ukraine. Runcorn and Witness World, timeline, Russia's invasion of Ukraine enters third month. The left in France must vote against Le Pen, but Macron isn't making it easy. The Guardian, what Marine Le Pen's election could mean for NATO and Ukraine. The Telegraph, France's candidates make final pitches as Macron extends poll lead over Le Pen. The Guardian, Macron versus Le Pen, the choice in the French presidential election is clear. Bloomberg, The Guardian view on Macron v Le Pen, no room for complacency. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.